Bien en route.
Ah ouais.
Incroyable mais vrai. Napoléon crasé. Incroyable mais vrai. Manifestation crasée.
On va juste faire le tour. Mais celle-là, je vais le remettre sur mon bureau.
C'est bien pour ça. Donc, tout est ramassé, vous envoyez des photos.
A devastating hailstorm struck Paris on Saturday afternoon, unleashing tennis ball-sized hailstones, violent winds, and torrential rains that transformed the city into a scene of apocalyptic disorder. The unprecedented storm, which lasted nearly 30 minutes, battered the capital with hailstones measuring 2–4 centimeters in diameter, flooding metro stations, crippling transportation, and leaving residents scrambling for safety. As emergency crews worked tirelessly to restore order. The May 3 hailstorm began as a sudden, explosive squall that swept across Île-de-France, catching even seasoned meteorologists off guard. By 3:45 p.m. local time, the skies above Paris darkened unnaturally, and within minutes, hailstones the size of walnuts pummeled rooftops, roads, and vehicles. Witnesses described a whiteout effect as ice blanketed the ground, evoking winter's fury in the heart of spring.
Mais non, mais faites pas ça. Demandez à Fred. Toi, t'es un faible, nous, on est fort. En plus, t'as pas ton badge. Moi, je le rentre maintenant.
The Eiffel Tower's anemometer recorded wind gusts of 99 kilometers per hour, snapping branches and sending debris flying. Residents in Seine-Saint-Denis, Montmartre, and central Paris bore the brunt of the onslaught. Social media flooded with videos of pedestrians fleeing to shelter, cars pockmarked by dents, and streets transforming into icy rivers.
Regardez ça, les amis.
It sounded like a war zone, said Sophie Lambert, a local cafe owner near Gare du Nord. The noise of the hail hitting the pavement was deafening. The Paris metro system, already strained by aging infrastructure, faced its most severe crisis in years. Heavy rainfall overwhelmed drainage systems, turning subway entrances into waterfalls and platforms into swimming pools. The Boulevard Sebastopol station, a key hub on Line 3, became emblematic of the chaos. Waist-deep water submerged tracks, trapping commuters and forcing emergency evacuations. At least 4 metro lines 2, 3, 6, and 9 were suspended indefinitely, while Line 14's Port de Clichy station grappled with severe flooding. RER services faced delays and buses rerouted as streets became impassable. I've worked here for 20 years and I've never seen anything like this, said a visibly shaken Metro employee who requested anonymity. The water came up faster than we could pump it out. Above ground, the storm's wrath was equally brutal. Vehicles parked on Champs-Élysées and Rue de Rivoli were left unrecognizable, their windshields shattered and hoods dented by relentless hail. Auto repair shops reported a surge in appointments, with mechanics estimating costs between €1,500 and €5,000 per vehicle. Meanwhile, streets across the capital morphed into raging torrents. Drainage systems designed for typical spring showers buckled under the volume of rain. The Seine River, already swollen from earlier spring rains, neared flood levels, submerging bike lanes and riverside promenades. Emergency services urged drivers to avoid bridges and low-lying areas, but traffic gridlock persisted for hours. The storm's impact extended beyond transportation. In Montsoris Park, a popular green space in the 14th arrondissement, trees were uprooted, playgrounds flooded, and pathways rendered treacherous by ice. Over 1,000 incidents were reported to city authorities, including falling branches, leaking roofs, and loose signage posing hazards to pedestrians. Power outages disrupted neighborhoods in the 10th and 19th arrondissements, leaving thousands without electricity for up to 6 hours. Water infiltration in buildings forced temporary evacuations, while shopkeepers scrambled to salvage inventory from rising water. The financial toll of the disaster is projected to reach hundreds of millions of euros. Automobile insurers anticipate a spike in claims for vehicle repairs, while property damage assessments will likely drag into June. Small businesses, particularly in flood-affected districts, face prolonged closures and supply chain disruptions.